Dubrovnik is a tourist's delight. From the moment you pull up to the impressive city walls and glance over its coastline, it is hard to deny the beauty of this historical town. Here's how we fell in love with Dubrovnik. Everywhere you turn is a piece of history and beauty, and there are plenty of scenes from my favourite series, Game of Thrones. Minus the CGI, of course. Can you recognise any? So it's our first night in Dubrovnik and already I've fallen in love with this city. It is beautiful. Also helps they filmed a lot of Game of Thrones here, which we've already done the tour this afternoon. But yes, look at the city. It is alive and buzzing and it's just, I love it. We can't wait to explore it over the next 3 days. And explore we did. The old town has a certain romantic charm about it. Soak up the atmosphere by wandering through the alleys, learn to love all the steps, and get taken back in time. Day or night, you can't go wrong with this town. If you are starting to feel a little claustrophobic inside the fortified city, head outside of the walls and check out the port and the coast. It's day 2 in Dubrovnik and we thought, wow, look at the weather, it is perfect for a day at the beach. So we are slowly making our way out of the old city onto the beach. The coastline of Dubrovnik is nothing short of stunning. For us, the Adriatic coastline has some of the best beaches in all of Europe. Sure, the beaches can be a little pebbly, but the water makes it all worthwhile.
We're enjoying a perfect afternoon at one of the tiny cute little beaches on the outskirts of Dubrovnik, which you can see over in that direction. What can I say? The water is perfect, the temperature is wonderful and it's crystal clear all the way through to the bottom. It's just a perfect way to end a wonderful day.
For our favourite piece of paradise, head to Sveti Jakov Beach, about a 30-minute walk from Old Town and right next to Hotel Belvedere. With restrooms, a cafe and beach bar, it's easy to spend the whole day there.
We are doing a kayaking tour out to Lokrum Island and, well, I'm taking a well-deserved break.
If you are anything like us and you eat your way around a destination, kayaking is a great way to enjoy the gorgeous Adriatic Sea and work off some of those delicious meals. Give those arms a workout and head to Lokrum Island to see what remains of the monastery, luscious manicured gardens, and spectacular views of Dubrovnik. Lokrum has an impressive urban legend dating back to the 1800s, where expelled local monks cursed the island against anyone who owned it for their own pleasure. Since then, bankruptcy, murder, drownings, and even insanity have affected the previous owners. Nowadays, though, you can enjoy it curse-free.
After what felt like we paddled a marathon, we decided to just have a refreshing break in the Dead Sea, or the mini Dead Sea, on Lokrum Island. As you can see, it's a cute little swimming hole. It's got a very high salt percentage, but it's very refreshing.
After that refreshing dip, you can meet the local donkeys and peacocks, even up your tan lines at the nudist beaches, or go snorkeling in the crystal clear waters.
Hi, so we're on the island of Lokrum, just off the coast of Dubrovnik, and as you can see, we're snorkeling, obviously, by my gear. A beautiful beach. We're looking at the coral underneath, chasing rainbow fish.
And once you've enjoyed all Lockram has to offer, make your way back to the mainland. Make sure you don't stay on the island overnight, as you could be cursed and most likely fined by the authorities.
Work hard, babe, work hard.
I'm doing all the work back here.
Lies, all lies.
And there she is, Dubrovnik in the distance. As Kimling paddles towards that.
King's Landing, up ahead. We've come to the end of our adventure, kayaking in Dubrovnik and out to Lockram Island. What an adventure it was! An awesome 4.5 hours for your day.
Of course, a visit to Dubrovnik would not be complete without a walk along the walls. Originally built in the 7th century, they have surprisingly stood against the test of time and the many conflicts it has faced. It's no wonder this monument, along with the old city of Dubrovnik, is recognised by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. Walk along the wall and admire the city and sea from different angles. A great tip is to head to the walls after 5:30 p.m, so you miss the onslaught of tourists from the daily cruise boats. And for a bird's eye view of the city, walk or take the cable car up to Mount Suj, where you can visit the Imperial Fortress, learn some history at the museum, and simply soak up the glorious views from the cafe and restaurant.
Well, sadly, fellow travellers, this is our last day in Dubrovnik in Croatia. We must be away to our next adventure.
It has been an amazing time that we've spent here. I've enjoyed every second of it. We've gone to beautiful beaches, explored the old town.
Gone kayaking over to Lockram Island.
And for me, exploring the sites of my favourite TV show, Game of Thrones. Dubrovnik, you have not seen The Last of Us. We will be returning for sure. And if you are interested in coming to Croatia, put Dubrovnik on the top of your list.
See you next time.
Check out our full post and more at travelling.com. Fuel your wanderlust.